Hello everyone, and welcome to the Military Writers Society of America's video announcement of our 2025 season's awards finalists. Before announcing this year's winners, we'll provide you with a short description of MWSA's review and awards system. Next, we'll see how the 2025 season has progressed to this point. We'll then move to the highlight of this video, the unveiling of our 2025 finalists. Finally, we'll cover the culminating event of our 2025 season, our upcoming membership conference and awards banquet in Kansas City, Missouri. Unlike most literary award programs, MWSA scores each season's books against a standard, not against each other. Because of this unique evaluation system, if we receive several books that all score at the highest level, they'll all win gold medals. On the other hand, if a book is submitted in any category and does not meet our medal award threshold, it won't win an award. In fact, if none of the submitted books in a particular genre score high enough for an award, we won't award any medals in that category. We also use 3 different reviewers for each book, and each reviewer evaluates using a multiple-choice, numerical scoring system to ensure that every one of our reviews and scores is consistent and objective. MWSA reviewers are all volunteers representing a diverse cross-section of MWSA membership with different backgrounds, interests, and talents. At this point, it's worth mentioning an aspect of MWSA's review and award process that distinguishes us from any other review and award-granting organization, our author feedback system. When our reviewers evaluate a book, they submit both numerical scores and evaluation comments. These reviewer comments serve 2 purposes. 1. They document and justify each reviewer's scoring within our evaluation system. 2. And more importantly, these same scoring comments serve as feedback to the author. This detailed author feedback is what truly separates MWSA's review and award system from all the others. When will you get your MWSA reviewer feedback? Awards finalists will have to wait until after our awards banquet to receive their comments and feedback. If your name and book are not among those we'll be announcing in a few minutes, you'll be getting your reviewer comments in an email notification in a few days. Whether or not we mention your name as an MWSA Awards finalist this evening, you should be proud. You've worked hard and published a book, which is something that very few of us can manage. To learn more about our review process and philosophy, please visit our website at mwsadispatches.com. Let's now have a look at our 2025 season. The demand for MWSA reviews remains strong, with authors submitting 90 books this year. The fact that we're announcing our finalists this evening is also an indication of how conscientious and expeditious our MWSA reviewers have been since we kicked off the season back in January. Of the 90 books submitted this season, 56 books, or 62% of the total submitted, scored high enough to garner MWSA medals. Those 56 medal winners are our awards finalists, who we'll be recognizing shortly. To give you an idea of the quality of this year's submissions, 24 books, or 27%, scored high enough to win MWSA's coveted gold medal. But you'll have to wait until our awards banquet on the 28th of September in Kansas City to learn who won which medal. It's now time to announce this season's awards finalists. As a reminder, everyone mentioned in the following list of finalists has won either a bronze, silver, or gold medal. We'll be listing our award winners by genre, and within each genre, alphabetically by book title. In the category of chapter book, Chloe the Military Brat by A.L. Zine. In the category of historical fiction, An Absence of Faith, A Tale of Afghanistan by Craig Trebilcock. Brothers Bound by Bruce K. Berger. Degrees of Intelligence by Miranda Armstead. Finding His Own Way, a marine novel by Gerald Gillis. In Harm's Way by Thomas M. Wing. One of Four by Travis Davis. Rescue Run, Captain Jake Rogers' Daring Return to Occupied Europe by John Wynne Miller. Smoke on the Water by Jack Bartley. Until Our Time Comes, a novel of World War II Poland by Nicole M. Miller. What the Silent Say by Emerson Ford. And When Heroes Flew, Where the Dawn Comes Up Like Thunder by H.W. Buzz Bernard. In the category of history, A Nation Born, A Homeland Lost, Native Americans and the Revolutionary War Era by George J. Bryjack. Berkshire Heroes in World War II with Courage and Honor by Dennis G. Pregent. Crucible 1972, The War for Peace in Vietnam by J. Keith Saliba. Elements of War by Gray Reinhardt. Never a Dull Moment, the 80th Airborne Anti-Aircraft Artillery Battalion in World War II by Arthur Ben Powers. Task Force Hogan by William R. Hogan. The Fight of Their Lives, a 21st Century Primer on World War II by Andy Cutler. Why Vietnam? Reflections on the Effect of War by Margaret Colbert Brown. Women Warriors, The Hidden Spies of World War II by Donna Pettis. In the category of How-To/Business, Self-Help. Healing Veteran Moral Injury, Using Metaphor and Story to Foster Hope and Connection by Pat Pernicano and Carrie Haynes. In the category of Literary Fiction. Playing Army by Nancy Strower. Skylark by Megan Michelle. In the category of Memoir/Biography. Around the World in 80 Years by Jasmine Tritton and Jim Tritton. Downriver, Memoir of a Warrior Poet by Ryan McDermott. Inshallah, God Willing, by Dana Cato. Nothing Here Worth Dying For, Task Force Lion in Iraq by Colonel Seth W. B. Folsom, U.S. Marine Corps, retired. Pennies from Vietnam, A Sister at Home, A Brother at War by Tracy Smith and Larry Smith, deceased. Running Towards Gunfire, Courage and Brotherhood in Ramadi by Jason Angel. Swift Boat Skipper by Robert H. Bradley III. The Master Chief Sea Stories, Volume 1, USS Manitowoc, LST 1180, by Johnny J. Moy. And When Tough Cookies Crumble, A True Story of Friendship, Murder, and Healing by Eva Navarez St. John. In the category of Mystery, Thriller, Crime. Chasing Money, a Marty and Bo thriller by Michael Balter. Heroic Measures by Joel Shulkin, M.D. Home is Where the Murder Is by Rosalie Spielman. Lightning 6 by Galen D. Peterson. Monroe Doctrine, a post-war novel by James Roswan. Murder Comes Home by Rosalie Spielman. Red Lines by James Bultema. Redcon 1 by Galen D. Peterson. The Black Raven Song by Macklin Gray. The China Factor by Timothy Traynor. The Spear and the Sentinel by J. L. Hancock. And The Very Last War by W. H. Hawthorne. In the category of Pictorial/Coffee Table Book. F for You, Corsair by Ernest M. Snowden. In the category of Picture Book. Finally Home by Courtney Chino. Sometimes Apart, Always in My Heart by Tish Rabe. In the category of Poetry Book. Incidental Moments, New and Selected Poems by Mark Fleischer. In the category of Reference. Revive the American Dream by Edward Corcoran. Unknowable Minds, Philosophical Insights on AI and Autonomous Weapons by Mark Bailey. In the category of Religious/Spiritual. A Church More Like Christ by Gray Reinhardt. Government in the Gospels, Daily Reflections for Government Officials by Reverend Jonathan M. Craig. Redeeming Warriors, Veteran Suicide, Grieving, and the Fight for Faith by Joshua D. Holler. In the category of Young Adult, Fiction or Nonfiction. The Tear of Tibelith, A Fellowship of the Flame Novel, Book 1, by A. R. Silverberry. And The Treasure of Trinolin, A Fellowship of the Flame Novel, Book 2, also by A. R. Silverberry. On behalf of our MWSA leadership and all our members in the U.S. and overseas, we congratulate our 2025 finalists. They worked hard and submitted some incredible literature this season. Before closing tonight's announcement, let's cover the final step of every awards season, our annual conference and awards banquet. Last year, we gathered in San Diego, California. This year, we zeroed in on the center of the U.S., settling on Kansas City, Missouri. We hope that everyone will be able to join us for this year's conference, which runs from the 25th to the 27th of September. You'll have a chance to network with your fellow MWSA authors, attend seminars and presentations about various aspects of the writing process, and enjoy the sights and sounds of Kansas City. As always, we'll cap off the conference on Saturday evening with our awards banquet. At that time, we'll present our finalists with their gold, silver, or bronze medals. For details or to register, visit the conference page on our website. But don't wait too long, because those hotel rooms won't stay open for long. Once again, we congratulate our 2025 finalists. Thanks for joining us this evening. See you in Kansas City.